Welcome to Victory Achieved Gaming. This is Owen, also known as Immortalium.
And I'm Caitlin.
Her arm, at least.
Yeah.
Ah, she's here. She is actually here. I didn't just... It's not the Toy Story situation.
No, it's not. You can see my tattoo. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So...
Yeah.
I don't know why
I don't know if that was on camera or not.
But that just happened, like, as if people could identify you by that tattoo.
But actually, no, because this is a charity tattoo, so I think there's like tons of people in Cork that have this tattoo.
Anyway, sorry, we've gotten off to a bit of a raucous start. So this is another Steam review guessing. Now, just to let folks know, we've just come off of doing the previous one, and a problem we've encountered in it is that there's been some repeats from previous videos. That is unfortunate, and what we will do is, in the event that a review is repeated, it's basically stricken from the record. We'll still read it out. I'll probably remember it. So
I won't. I have a terrible memory.
So she can still take a guess. But we won't count it. So for instance, the last video, I ended up getting 7 out of 7, not 7 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. So just keep that in mind. We don't know. For all we know, these could all be okay. But I just wanted to put that out there right at the beginning. Someone else makes this for us because of the fact that, you know, we can't exactly make it ourselves. So we're doing our best here, folks. Let's get ahead.
Okay, so the first one is from Mr. Fantastic. I actually like the fact his picture is a fox because it makes me think of the Mr. Fantastic Fox.
Yeah, also
franchise.
that game is from that picture is from a game called Super Lucky's Tale, which I played the new, better version of it, and the problem is it's just so kid oriented. Like the platforming is so basic. It's obvious that it's
to give
target
kids
audience.
something.
You have to give kids something, but like when I was playing all these other crazy 3D platformers, like this one just kind of...
but you can't... If a kid's
Yeah,
they
they can't all be hardcore. Yeah.
Especially because if kids are going to get into gaming, they're going to give up if we give them all the hardcore platformers.
Yeah, give them Ori.
Yeah, they're going to give up.
Anyway.
Okay, so this was posted in June. They have 10 hours on record. They recommend it. Basic post-apocalyptic ARPG that can keep you entertained for almost a dozen hours. I say it's well worth considering the price.
Okay, so the thing is, I had an idea of what this game was. There's one problem with this though. It wasn't an ARPG.
What is... I know what's A in AR?
Action.
It's not Code Vein, is it?
I wouldn't call it basic.
I guess it's not basic, because it is post-apocalyptic, I'd say. I'll take anyone for that.
I'll tell you what my first thought was, you see. There's a game called Wasteland.
Oh.
It's an old game. There was a remaster that was released. Wasteland is a very important game as it laid down a lot of like industry first. For instance, Wasteland was the first game ever where if you dropped an item on the ground, left, and came back later, that item would still be there. It wouldn't like despawn.
Oh.
That item, there was item permanence, I think is what they call it. And like for, I can't remember, was that the early 90s or the late 80s, but like that was crazy at the time.
That was pretty impressive.
That you could do that. Now, obviously from today's standpoint, it's quite a basic game, but like, you know, very important game. And hard, which is why I have it on the list.
Should I go with Wasteland though, or is there another theory?
The problem is, if it isn't that... The basic part is what's making me think of Wasteland, you see. And I'm concerned because I don't know, is this person misusing ARPG or are they accurately using ARPG? I'm going to go with my first instinct, which means I'm actually betting that this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Is this Wasteland? Oh.
Morbid the Seven Occultists? Morbid.
The 7 Acolytes.
And already you're not going to get 10 out of 10. Right off the bat.
No, but here's...
His review is misleading.
It's not that it was misleading. He's actually accurate. It is an action RPG. But post-apocalyptic isn't the first word I'd use for it. I mean, I guess it can be? I thought she landed on an island, though. I guess the island could be post-apocalyptic, not the world. Okay, point is... Okay, I got this wrong. He was right with the ARPG.
Okay.
So, like, that was me being foolish for not trusting that he was using it correctly. Let's just move on.
And remember, he has written a load of reviews.
285 reviews. Oh, yeah. Even so, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but...
That is true.
Okay.
The next one is recommended. It's by someone called Endo. They wrote this review back in 2021. 10 out of 10. Who needs a reason to travel through time, killing giant crabs and such? Is this what I think it is?
Or what are you thinking?
But they're not crabs or squids, like tentacles. No, it can't be.
What are you thinking of? I don't mind you saying this one because I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of.
Danny the Tentacle.
Oh. No. Anyway, so folks, just to let you know that I just double checked because I think we've had this game before and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't the same review. I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
So we're going to include it. I think this is No Time to Explain because one of the big bosses is a giant crab.
No time to explain.
Yes. And also, he traveling through time and dimensions and stuff. It's like... Yeah, so that's a respectable one. I just had to double check.
Okay. This person also recommended, but they have like less than an hour? Is that right?
Sorry, I just have to rub my
Wait,
eyes.
0.2. Is that less than an hour? Is that 2 hours?
Yeah, that's 12 minutes.
Okay. It's
I don't know if they round, so it could be anywhere between 12 to 18 minutes.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound any better. But okay. So this person wrote this review back in 2018 and looks like only played the game for like 12 to 18 minutes. They're their name I can't read it from where I am.
Kadozda Hagen.
Okay. Weird sequel to original. It seems developers went to action from horror. Anyway, the gameplay is much smoother and faster than the first game. I do still think the first one is better though. I beated the game and it's very hard. They beat it in 20 minutes? Okay.
Maybe he means that he's beaten it before, maybe.
Okay. I beat this game and it's very hard. Puzzles are difficult to figure them out. Combat is unfair, not enough ammo, and hard.
You see, okay, I think I might know which game they're talking about here, and the reason... So, basically, you get this as part of a package that includes 3 games.
Okay.
The first game I love, if this is the one I'm talking about. The second game I hate, which is this one.
Okay.
If this is the one. And then the third game isn't good, but it's not anywhere near as bad as the second one. And you get them as part of a package. So if you wanted to get the first one on Steam, I'm pretty sure you have to get the other 2. They're cheap. Like, I got them for like €1.50, the 3 of them, in a sale.
Not so bad.
So, yeah. So, I think maybe he got it for the first one, did a little bit of time for the second one, and then just to get a review out of the second one. He still recommends it, though, so it seems that...
Maybe he recommends the bundle, though. If you have to buy them together.
But each game has a page
That's
itself,
true.
so this is specifically for one game. I think this is Alone in the Dark 2.
And it's Alone in the Dark 2. Yay.
Just to let people know, I love the first Alone in the Dark. I think it's fantastic. Second one, I hate it. Third one, I just said it, I guess. Like, it's
meh.
It's not the worst, but it's not great either.
Okay, this is from Gruntled. They wrote this review back in 2015. They have 17 hours on record. This is the only game you'll ever play where you want to read the manual. 10 out of 10. I'm guilty for this. I
Never read
don't
them.
read tutorials properly.
And then you get into trouble.
Oh, actually, because the Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn DLC's out now, and I'm playing it.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember how to do the Mystic Arts because it was slightly different in Tales of Arise. I actually had to go back to the thing and like look at it
yeah.
and be like, how the fuck do I do Mystic Arts again?
Well, to be fair, there was a time gap there, wasn't there? So, if this is the game I'm thinking of, then this is actually a fantastic review. Like, this is amazing. Love this review. So, there's a game on the list called Wait, did you
I have
just?
a cold.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was a chuckle.
No. So
There's a game on the list called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. So
oh,
basically,
is it based off Exploding Kittens?
no. So basically, it requires two people to play. One person is disarming a bomb. The other person has the manual, and you have to communicate to each other efficiently in order to get the actual bomb defused.
Yeah.
And it deals with stuff like wires, like sequential wires, different color stuff, buttons with different colors and words, Morse code, all that kind of stuff. And it's about becoming more and more efficient of like communicating between each other. So I do think that was my first thought. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Because yes, as you're one disarming the bomb, you really want to read the manual. Yes! That's
Okay.
a fantastic review. I love that.
But no, like, actually, I think in Tales of Rise, when I played it first, I had to actually also look up how to use the stick arts because I didn't realize it was a different mechanic.
Yeah, that's
Because
fair.
normally it's like the or trigger or something.
Yeah, well, that
or
game
one.
changed a lot of things for Tales.
Yeah, they really did.
Love that review, by the way, folks. Love that review.
My favorite review is still the one for Little Goody Two Shoes. Even though it's not on this list.
That's fair.
Recommended. It's by Ramen Tastes So Good 333. Ramen does taste really good. This is a little bit under 30 hours of this game done. This game is about escaping from a psychiatric institution which is entwined with the story of murder. Pretty good point and click.
First off, I'm going to say, okay, maybe some people it would only be a pretty good one. If this is the game I'm thinking of, I love this game. Like, I really love it. It blew my mind when I played it. Just because of the style, the humor, and everything about it. Maybe not a perfect masterpiece. Like, if I had to give it a rating, this game that I'm thinking of right now, and that I'll say in a moment, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Just because there's a little technical jank sometimes, and also the ending isn't quite as satisfying as I would like it to be. But it's still
Sometimes the
an
ending
amazing
can ruin
game.
it. Sometimes the ending of a game can ruin a game for you.
I think this is Edna and Harvey the Breakout.
Harvey the Breakout.
Oh, I love Edna and Harvey. They only made 2 games of Edna and Harvey, but like, oh, they're both fantastic games.
I do want to play those games.
Yeah.
Okay, this is also recommended. It is from someone whose name is just symbols.
Hello.
But I think it's Japanese symbols, so...
It is. It's... I think that's either Shin or Jin. I think
Okay.
it's Jin.
Okay, we'll go with Jun.
But before that, though, is this the first review we've ever seen where it says a developer has responded to this review?
I think it is, yeah.
Because they do mark that if the developer themselves actually respond to the review. Because sometimes they have to. If there's like crazy things being said, they have to come in and say, like, either we're working on it, or this isn't true, or that kind of stuff. But
Okay, so this is 37 hours, just under 38 hours on record. They liked it. They posted it back in 2020. It's like Corvo from Dishonored and Faith from Mirror's Edge had a child. Oh, I remember Mirror's Edge. I played that back in the day.
that's a first person. Well, you don't shoot in it, so I guess
Mirror's
that's...
Edge. It's when you're doing isn't Mirror's Edge the game where she's like parkouring all over the city? That's Mirror's
Like she's
Edge.
running like
Yeah.
all over the place. Yeah, it is
Parkour.
first person, but I guess you don't mind first person as long as you don't have to aim.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair enough.
just running. I played it years ago. I played it when it was on PlayStation 2, wasn't it?
3.
3. Was it 3? I couldn't remember. Played it many years ago. Okay, so
Had a child,
Would,
yeah.
I've had a child. Would jump, slide, slash, and bash again. 10 out of 10. Great platformer.
So, I mean, my first thought, folks, and I'll give my reasoning for this. Corvo, the main character from Dishonored, is very like slicey with a knife.
Okay.
Like it's a stealth game.
Yeah,
and
and the girl from Mirror's Edge is a run, child, run.
run. Yeah. So what I'm thinking they're saying,
A slicey runner, child.
a slicey runner, and there's only one slicey runner I can think of. I think it's Ghost Runner.
Oh.
They just released a sequel to that recently, and I would like to play it. I've heard that they introduced a motorbike to it and it's not good, but the rest of the game is still fantastic.
I'm replaying Final Fantasy VII Remaster because I never played the...
You mean remake?
Remake, yeah. Sorry, the remake. Because I never played the extra story with Yuffie, because I bought the disc, and for some reason when I tried to download it, it wouldn't let me.
I think I know why.
I'm bringing this. Yeah, so I'm replaying it, and I forgot how much I hated that motorbike. Right? Even though it was kind of early on in the game, it's like chapter 4 or something. I don't know. It was really early on. I forgot how much.
Really?
It was really early on the motorbike when.
Wow! In the original, there isn't a motorbike sequence until like this whole Shinra thing near the end.
Okay, no. So the motorbike scene I'm thinking of is basically I think it's something Exo's added on. So it's after you.
Must be, yeah. I still haven't played the remake.
Okay, it's after you blow up the first reactor.
Oh, there was no motorbike fighting in the original.
No.
But that's why the motorcycle thing got you, because...
Yeah, but I
haven't played it myself, so I can't say for sure if I hate the motorbike thing, but I've heard everyone else say the motorbike part is the worst part of Ghost Runner 2.
I think motorbike fighting is always the worst part of every game, because it's so awkward. That is the only reason, and that's why I'm saying it. It's like, motorbike fighting should just be gone. We do not need it in our lives at all.
Okay, let's take a look at 57.
It looks cool, but it's not cool at all. Okay. So recommended. They have over 500 hours.
559.9 hours. Impressive.
Don't think I've ever played a game that long.
Player J.
And it is from 2016. Everyone is burned to death. Then everyone suffocated to death. Then a few runs later, everyone was burned, suffocated, and blasted to death. Giant spiders ate my crew. Strange monoliths evaporated them, and asteroids turning them into fine dehydrated powders drifting through the void. It's obviously a space thing.
Yeah, so you see, okay, so actually I'm very thankful for that inclusion of asteroid, because my very first instinct was actually Darkest Dungeon.
Okay.
But that is not set in space.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's space themed.
Because I was thinking about things you run through that have like high casualty rates and stuff. I think this is FTL faster than light.
Faster than?
Well, it's okay. They took out the FTL.
Yeah, it's fine. It's the same thing.
Well, I think it is literally called FTL faster than light.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
that is a great game, folks. I will recommend it.
This is another review from Andreas Levin.
Oh no!
Levithan? Is this is this redone already?
No. It's not. Sorry, I'm saying oh no. This is fine. This review is fine. Let's read through it and I'll tell you why.
They have 8 hours on record. It's from 2021. I have played this for 4 hours so far and I've yet to see a single monkey. Edit, I found the monkeys.
So you see, the problem is I'm pretty sure this is a Monkey Island game. But there's 4 of them.
Okay, take a guess.
Well, if I recall correctly, I'm just trying to remember which ones the monkeys are at the end. I'm pretty sure you find monkeys at the end of the first game, so I'm tempted to say that. I remember the 4th game, you also find monkeys at the end. I can't remember in 2 and 3 where the monkeys are.
Well, you played for 4 hours, so you find the monkeys after 4 hours.
I guess the first one then, I guess.
Okay.
The Secret of Monkey Island.
Secret of Monkey Island.
And we made sure that isn't Monkey Island 2, right?
Yeah.
Great stuff. Okay, so there was the first one. I remember it does take you a while to find the monkeys. It's near the end of the game. You do find.
Second last one from Grim Fear. They recommend this game, 35 hours on record. It's from September this year. So one of the best armor and weapon systems out there and fantastic dismemberant. Love it.
Okay. One of the best armor and weapon systems out there? But I mean, I guess the important thing here is that there's fantastic dismemberment. And I'm just trying to remember what games you dismember things. I mean, to be honest, my first thought was a game called The Surge. Because I do remember you can dismember things in that. But again, I'd be surprised if people thought it was one of the best armor and weapon systems out there. But that's an opinion, I guess.
That is an opinion.
If they think so, then that's fair.
you going with Surge?
I'm just trying to think of other games on the list that involve dismemberment. Like, the new Dooms aren't on there. Those involve dismemberment. Dead Space is not on there because that really involves dismemberment. Is there any game where they were marketing the dismemberment heavily of like... Because that's what they did with Dead Space. It was the fact that you had to dismember them to kill them. You couldn't just shoot them in the head. It's not Dead Space. Let's go with The Surge. That was my first thought.
It is The Surge.
Okay, thank God. Okay, good.
I think besides the first one, I think you got all of them right so far.
Yeah, I did get something wrong, yeah.
You got the first one wrong.
Hopefully I can get 9 out of 10 then.
Okay, this is the last one. This person recommended it. They are Malik Chan. I can't pronounce that.
Mali Chans.
It was a V, so Chan.
That's what I...
Oh, okay. They recommended it. 18 hours on record. The review was made back in 2020. This is a very artistic game with a well-crafted story. I like the animation very much. Smiley face. The new music is fantastic. Enjoy every moment. The courage of Sadwick is very inspiring.
You see, okay, here's the thing, folks. It's a real gamble sometimes when there's a name in a review.
Yeah.
Because you either know it and know it immediately, or you don't know it.
As driving you say.
Yeah. Sadwick, I'm pretty sure I remember which game he's from. And I do agree, the animation of that game is fantastic. The music I don't immediately remember, but there can be good music probably. The story is something else, alright, if you think about how it ended. I mean, who could possibly have predicted that ending? I think, if I'm correct with Sadwick, because I'm pretty sure he was Sadwick and he was very sad, alright. Mm-hmm. I think this is The Whispered World.
Whispered World.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! So you got one wrong. If you didn't mess up at the very beginning of this video, you would have gotten 10 out of 10.
Also, no repeats.
There was no repeats this time.
Thank God.
Yeah, you got the first one. You got the more.
So actually, this time I got 9 out of 10, which actually ties with the fourth video. I still haven't gotten that elusive 10 out of 10 because the previous video was 7 out of 7.
And so you messed up here on the first one.
And I messed up here on the first one. Although, to be fair, post-apocalyptic isn't my first thought when it comes to that game.
Okay, I think it's opinions, I guess.
Okay. The point is, overall, there were some good ones in here, actually. Was it this video to do with Keep Talking Nobody Explodes?
Yes.
Yeah, that review is amazing. I love that. It's like the only game... actually, I have the instructions over there. I'll show it to you afterwards.
Okay.
But that is an amazing review. I love it. Very clever, very clever. So anyway, folks, so that's 9 out of 10. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this, and thank God there's no repeats. As usual, I actually really enjoyed this one, actually. There were some good reviews. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out some of the other Steam review guessing videos. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out some of our other content, some of our Let's Plays of games from that list, which is in the description below. This is Owen, also known as Immortalian.
And Caitlin.
And bye-bye.
Bye.